What's going on, Rob?
What's up, Schaefer?
Chilling, man. What's up with you?
I got a question for you, man.
All right.
What is the lifeblood of the school?
The lifeblood of the school, like the lifeblood of a jiu-jitsu school?
Yep.
I mean, it's got to be your competitors, right?
You think competitors?
No, not the competitors? Then who?
I don't think so. Let's find out right now at Open Mat Chronicles.
Let's see.
All right, you guys, welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Open Mat Chronicles. 1865 Rod here, and we're coming back at you guys once again every week. I got my man Schaefer in the house. What's up, Schaefer?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Open Mat Chronicles, and it is indeed a fun-filled episode, and it's been a good week, man. I've been having a pretty good time. I say I've been having a good time, but cleaning my house a lot. Go figure. I'm just trying to get stuff straightened out. Plus, because of my school, and I'm just trying to get organized again. But check it out, man. I've been noticing. We're getting a lot of new students. Like, I don't know if it's maybe the weather's about to break. Maybe they're trying to find something else to do now that summer's over. But we've been getting a lot of new people.
We have.
And
brand new. Like never did anything, no wrestling, nothing. Brand new.
Dude. Nothing. Clean slate.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Give us some clean slate people, and damn, we can make them good, right?
Yeah, we can.
And we were talking about it. The way to probably make them good is to get them in the right mentality, the right headspace on how to train, right? Because we talked about, like, you know, we've said this before, like, new people and hobbyists, and like, it's the life's blood of jiu-jitsu, right?
Hobbyists are definitely the lifeblood of school.
Absolutely. I mean, look, shit, we can talk about that for a second, right? Hobbyists keep schools open.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Without the hobbyists, jiu-jitsu would have never really gotten much past the old Hoist Gracie days.
What if you just had all competitors?
If you had all competitors, then most people would never have even heard of
I think your
jiu-jitsu.
schools would fold.
Oh, dude, 85% of schools would disappear. They would disappear, or they would be so small, and
it'd be very niche, right? It would be a totally different market.
Absolutely, it would be like a ninja school.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, they're out there. You know, you can go learn ninjutsu.
What's the movie Kung Fu? Remember Shaolin Monk? It'd be like a Shaolin temple,
right? There would be like 7 schools spread throughout the country, and no matter where you're from, you would have to travel to those schools, and you'd have to live there for a few years and like give up all the rest of your life. And the fact of the matter is, the way it is now, you don't have to do that, right? What do we always say, right? The guy says he's a 35-year-old, 40-year-old accountant. He's never done anything. You know, he's got a family, and he's like, I just want to do some jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So those are the guys who keep the schools open, the guys and the 100%. Gals too. It's like, yeah, could you imagine that if it was just competitors?
It'd be a totally different landscape.
Man, nobody.
The mentality, everything would be different.
Yes, the way you would train would be different as well, which we're also going to touch on today, like on how. Like,
I wouldn't know jiu-jitsu.
If it
was just all a competitor, I wouldn't know jiu-jitsu because I wouldn't have joined.
I would have definitely not joined.
Yeah, it's not for me.
And of course, maybe like these hardcore competitors might be like,
we don't want you.
What did
you shouldn't have
the boys say in Troy? And that's why no one will remember your name.
Yeah.
And that's true, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody would know who I am. Nobody would care because, keeping it real, I'm not willing to put that much work in. I'm not willing to sacrifice everything else for what I love, but I still love as a hobby, you know? So what do you think, man? Like, if we know that hobbyists are the life's blood of jiu-jitsu, are they getting enough props? Are they getting like the, I don't want to say accolades, but like, are they getting the respect that they really deserve?
I don't know, man. But also, too, I've always said, if you're a guy that competes just every now and then, you're pretty much a hobbyist too, though.
I agree.
You know, what's a full-fledged competitor is someone that's like, it's their life. Like I would say, like Kelsey, shout out to Kelsey Garter. She's a competitor.
Yeah.
That's all she does, right? Is just lives, eats, sleeps, thinks jiu-jitsu.
For sure.
And she competes all the time. So that's a competitor. But there's a small group of people like that.
Right. And really, that group sees each other all the time.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They've already formed their own little cliques.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like they're going to go up against the same people over and over and over again, because if you're really living a life of a competitor and you're like, yo, this is what I'm going to do from white belt on, right?
Yeah.
If you start off, you're like white belt competitor, I'm only in jiu-jitsu to be the best. Man, that's a small sliver of people.
And also think of the age factor. There's no way you're going to be a middle-aged guy, even a guy in his 30s coming in trying to be the best. The best version of you was a 21-year-old version of you.
And if you never learned jiu-jitsu by that
you're
point
already
in
out.
time,
It's already out.
You've already aged out.
Too late.
Right.
It's like a boxer. Think of a guy. Yeah, I want to be the next
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, or Holyfield, and I'm 45.
Right. Right. When these guys started when they were 13, 14,
Yeah.
15. And to be perfectly honest, your best competitors started.
They started young.
When they were 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It is weird. Jiu-jitsu is a weird thing because, like, competition, you have a finite window. It's a very short window, really. If you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty, if you're going to be the best of the best of the best, you got a short run, man.
It's the uncomfortable truth.
Yeah.
But
now jiu-jitsu stretches it out because we have Master 1, Master 2, Master 3. So they got to make it linger a little bit, but still, it's just a little bit different, though.
It is. I mean, even those guys, I mean, okay, when you're doing Masters 3 and Masters 76 and all that, you're like 125 years old doing jiu-jitsu, you're not even trying to pretend like you're the best of the best anymore.
No.
It shouldn't matter to you because you're doing something you love, right? And you're like, hey, I just love the competition. I love the thrill of the
commendable,
Yeah, 100%. But it's like watching minor league baseball, right? Like it gets less.
Well,
it's less hype than major league.
It's less intense. Yeah, I would think that, like, if you saw let's say take two Master 6 guys.
Right.
Right.
Doesn't even go up that high.
I don't know. Let's say Master 5. Okay, Master 5. And they're out there. Are they really going to try to rip each other's knees out?
Hell nah. Because
That's
somebody's granddad.
Exactly.
He's
but
like,
see,
like,
Master or no Master, just the adults, yeah, they really are.
Yep. Because they're like, hey, you know what?
It's a much more intense game.
I want to be the best. You say
best.
you want to be the best. Let's see who the best is.
I may be the next Greg Jones. You never know, right?
Right. And they're going to go balls to the wall, and your limbs be damned.
Yep.
Like maybe you'll make it out of this with, you can still walk. Maybe you won't. And those are also the guys who let you break it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, man, you know what? It's just so important to me that I'm willing to be out for the next 6 months to not tap. Go figure. That's a hardcore badass mentality.
No, they are.
But it's like, but then they don't have to really go to work after because this is all they do.
That's their job.
I
was watching that Ritoyo fight. It was a while ago. I can't remember who he's fighting, but anyway, the other dude was like, "Yeah, I was gonna let it pop because he had him in like a heel hook. Because I was gonna let it pop, like give it like 2 or 3 pops, and I probably would have tapped." Oh. Somehow he got out. He goes, "But he goes, I was close because it was like 2 pops."
Right.
Like, oh my god,
3 pops
is
too
bad,
much.
Dude. 2 pops is horrible. 1 pop is bad.
Hell yeah.
But for that much money on the line, 1 pop would be doable.
Right.
Yeah,
and
pop
that
one.
makes
maybe
sense.
2. I could actually see that.
Because it's your livelihood.
Yeah.
Right?
This
is you being the best is what's going to let you sell seminars. It's going to be what lets you open up successful academies. It's going to be what puts you on TV or opens your door up to go to the UFC and things like that, right? So yes, that makes sense. But
your future is decided by 1 ligament.
Oof, right? But if you're like, hey man, look, I got to get up in the morning because I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a sanitation worker, I'm a freaking mechanic. I can't afford to have my joints broken because I got work to do in the morning.
What if you're a CEO or in law enforcement or a fireman, which a lot of our guys are? All 3 of those? You can't risk having a knee blown out.
Absolutely not, because now how do you go to work?
Yeah.
Right? And now listen, there's Battle of the Badges. I mean, that's badass too, right? We get a lot of guys who are cops and who are COs and who are firefighters. So Battle of the Badges, in case people didn't know, that's like usually it's cops versus firefighters, right? And they're in there, they're kicking ass, they're really good. But they're hobbyists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they have real jobs and they're like, well, no, I gotta go save this cat from a burning building, or get the cat out of the tree and save the old lady from the burning building, or whatever. So mad respect to everyone who's doing this. maybe we can call them high-level hobbyists.
I would definitely say high-level hobbyists. Yeah.
High-level hobbyists, right?
Yeah, if they're competing at all.
Can I like patent that shit? I just came
That's
up with
pretty
that
good.
on the fucking spot, dude. That was good.
Yeah.
High level. So shout out to all you high level hobbyists out there. I respect it, right? I don't even think I'm a high level hobbyist.
And see, for them, I think what they like is, it's like, we'll take Oleg, for example. So he likes to compete every now and then. He's not like a full-fledged competitor, but he likes to compete because he's like, hey, you know, he's a great training partner because he's like, I want to be able to go, you know, 100%. And that's the right venue for that. You know, we always say, if you want to go 100%, go compete. Well, he actually lives that. He will do it. And he chills in the school. He's going like 70%. You know? So maybe for him, he wants to really get a good match too, find another guy that's close to his level where they could just kind of go at it. So totally. I get it. That makes sense.
Yeah, because you want to test yourself.
You want to test yourself. He doesn't want to be, he doesn't think he's going to be the best guy in the world, but he still wants to test his own, you know, accomplishments against somebody worthy.
I think competition is a great way to really test your skill, because if you are training the way you shouldn't be having competition fights constantly in your gym.
In the school,
right? Like that's not the place for it, man.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you should be able to ramp it up. I mean, what do we always say? What, 70%, right?
Yeah, we try to say that.
Stay in that 70% range. And so we're getting all these new guys. They're hobbyists. We're trying to get them in the right mindset of, okay, look, you're here, you're new, you should be putting in your work and just learning some of your basics. I told a guy, we had a new guy come in, and I was like, look, man, if you could come in day one, having never trained, and keep up with anybody who's been doing this for a couple of years,
that'd be terrible.
I'm like, well, this would be a terrible martial art. Like, this would be straight trash, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to come in and win anything. And I'm like, I try to get them to get that out of their head early. I'm like, you are not supposed to be able to keep up with a purple belt a month into putting on your white belt.
Yeah.
You know, unless you had some prior experience, wrestler or whatever, you know. But if you're a clean slate and they're like, man, you know, I don't know if I'm learning this fast enough. I'm like, you are. You're learning it fast enough, right? Because you were telling me something. You were like, if you've been training, let's say you're a blue belt, right? What were you telling me about that?
Well, saying if you're a blue belt
right.
and you're not getting submitted, something's wrong.
Something's wrong, especially if you're fighting upper belts.
Think about it. You're a blue, because when I was a blue belt, I got submitted all the time. So if you're a blue belt and you're like, no one ever submits me, dude.
Either you're a phenom.
You're either, freaking.
And most people are not phenoms. Or you're just going too damn hard.
You're either going too hard or you're going with people that are, you know, that you could beat all the time.
Also
it could
true.
be that, right?
Right.
Or you're
right.
just
You're like a big 250-pound blue belt, but you only roll with 130-pound purple belts.
Yeah.
That could.
Because that's where you're learning a lot is at blue belt. You should be getting submitted a lot there.
Yes. And you should be catching.
It doesn't
people,
matter.
Right?
You should be catching people too. It should be like 50-50. You know, you catch a lot, you get submitted. Because every time you get submitted, you learn from it. If you don't get submitted, man, you're robbing yourself of all those opportunities because you're not even getting in bad positions enough to get submitted.
Right. You're
avoiding it somehow.
Right. You're leveraging strength or speed or something more so than technique. And you're like, well, look, I just got to make sure that this purple belt, brown belt can't catch me. Like, that's all that matters. Dude. I just don't want to get tapped. And I'm like, wait a minute, dude. I'm like, if you just don't want to get tapped, so you kick it up to 100% to escape his move that he caught you in at 70%, you're not learning anything.
Like, okay, who do I say? Oh, Big Michael has some of the best defense in our school. I call him Houdini because he has really, really good defense.
For sure.
I guarantee you, Michael has been submitted probably thousands of times. A white belt, blue belt. You know, think of Michael coming up the ranks.
Absolutely.
That's why his defense is so good. He didn't get defense like that by never getting submitted.
Right. You have to understand where your flaws are.
Exactly.
You got to understand, okay, this is a mistake. If they start to capitalize on it, okay, I got caught. I got caught again. I got caught again. I got caught again.
How do I deal with this?
But now, oh, wait a minute. I keep getting caught because I leave this here.
Yeah.
So they make a little adjustment. But you got to take a lot of ass whoopings.
Take a lot.
And you should be okay with that. You shouldn't be showing up to class. And again, this is an opinion, right? And an opinion is like an asshole. We all got one. My opinion is this. You shouldn't be showing up to class, especially at your lower belts, your learning belts, right? Talking about, I need to get through my entire day after training, and either I tap everybody or at least nobody taps me, regardless of their rank, right? I'm like, well, how hard are you fighting, dude? Like, how hard are you really pushing this against, first of all, against other hobbyists, and secondly, what are you learning?
Now, what that will do, it'll make you tough.
Oh, hell
It'll make you really, really tough.
Dude, if you're going balls to the wall and that's how you fight, you fighting what I say, like you're redlined in the car constantly, you are going to be tough as hell, right?
But there's a difference between tough
and good.
Yeah, and talent.
Yeah, your talent is not going to develop as much because if you're constantly fighting at your peak, and if you actually have somebody fighting back at that same speed, if you guys are just flying around full speed, full tilt all the time, well, where is the opportunity to learn?
Yeah, you're not learning. You're just in fight mode the whole time.
Yeah, you're just fighting. You're right. You're fighting. You're like, I just got to win, or I just got to make sure I don't lose.
Yeah, because you're not going to go into a role and say, hey, I'm going to try this new move. There's no way you're going to try to experiment with anything.
Yep.
So
because you would only even try it if somebody happens to make the biggest mistake and you go, oh, cool, I'm going to maybe try this. Yeah. And even then you'll be hesitant to try because if you miss it, well, you're like, oh, no, now I'm out of position. I need to just stick to what I know. And that's where you're not going to grow. That's where you're not going to grow because you're like, I just have to win. So I have to use my best moves. It's like, I know I can get the side control and I can get this one Kimura. I got to just pressure, make sure they can't move at all. Got to keep their head pinned to the mat, give them no freaking space, no quarter, so I can maybe rip this one Kimura or Americana. Or I got to just stay away. I can't let anybody touch me. And if they move, I just fall back to this heel hook. That's all I got. I'm going at it full speed. That's it. Well, if you play that game, your heel hooks would probably be
You'd
pretty
be really
good
at those two moves.
Yeah, you'll be pretty damn good, right? But are you growing? Are you growing? You're doing yourself a disservice if you do that.
And I think what it is, I think sometimes people are more concerned with the outcomes, right? So if you're maybe a younger guy and you're getting those outcomes, you're getting those wins, maybe you're cool with that. That's fine. But see, I think maybe we have a different perspective being older because that style is not sustainable. Number
Absolutely
one,
not.
At some point you're going to have to start leveraging more technique. Like the reason I got good at leg locks and all that now is because I've really, really worked on my technique because I'm getting older. It's like I'm not going to try to go 1,000 miles an hour with people, right? So like try doing K guard against a guy going 100 miles an hour. You can't. It's just too much. You have to learn K guard. You're going to hurt your knee basically. You have to kind of get used to all that and go with a guy that's kind of flowing with you a little bit, or maybe guys you could beat super easily. You're going to experiment a little bit, right?
Yep.
But that's kind of how you do it. You kind of ease into it. And then, okay, maybe I've developed a little bit of a K guard. Then you can start doing it against better people.
Right. You start ratcheting it up a little bit more.
And you have to be willing to like, oh, okay, this K guard, I got smashed this time because I didn't do it right. It's fine.
You learn from it.
Yeah.
You learn from it.
But if you're just trying to win every roll,
you'll never even try.
I won't even try a K guard. That's an uncomfortable guard to just start learning, right? It's very awkward.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. You guys have to be willing to put it out there and not afraid to get it cut off. But here's the thing. It's a what is it? Not metaphorical. It's it's not really going to get cut off. You're not going to get hurt. It's an analogy or whatever the hell. It's just a saying, right? You got to be able to put it out there. If it gets cut off, i.e. you get tapped, it's not that big a deal, man. It's not that serious. It comes back to always checking your ego. Don't go home thinking, oh, I lost in practice. Like,
yeah, it shouldn't even matter.
You can't lose in practice.
And, no one even cares.
Right. And
Nobody
no
cares.
one cares. Right? That's
we'll
for
forget
sure,
about
right?
it.
We forget about it as soon as the next person's out there mopping the mats. Yeah. Nobody's thinking about you anymore. It's like we've already moved on to cracking jokes and just having a good time.
Okay, so let me ask you this: is it better to be tougher or technical?
Depends
if the outcome,
what
if the tougher gave you better outcomes?
If the tougher gave you better outcomes, as in you win more,
you won more, even though we said you're not really
okay. If you're tougher and you're just going balls to the wall constantly, and you're winning,
you're wrecking shop on people
in practice.
In practice,
and if that's all you really wanted out of jiu-jitsu, then cool. Then you're probably not going to last that long because, you're tough as nails, and you're always going full tilt. And hey, more power to you, I guess. But how many moves do you know? What happens if you do miss a move and somebody ends up on your back? Can you even defend it? Like, have you become well-rounded enough that you're actually worth a damn in jiu-jitsu, or are you just like a one-trick pony? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, if you find that magical move that nobody can get out of, cool. Then you always could keep that in your back pocket and learn some other stuff. Yeah. Right? I'll give one of our guys shout out to Squirrely Mike on this one. So he is,
that's a perfect nickname for Squirrely Mike.
Yeah, he really is, right? Because he's like boom, 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 boom. He's all over the place. He's go, 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 right? But he's got like 20-something years of wrestling, right?
Yeah, he's solid.
So he's a phenomenal wrestler.
Yeah.
And he already is starting to recognize, though, that being so good at wrestling is somewhat detrimental to his learning jiu-jitsu.
He's making the connection.
He sees it, he's made the connection, and he's made adjustments.
He has.
Right? He's like, I'm going to legitimately slow down because he's fast, dude.
He's like, I'm working off my back.
He's working off his back now, right? Because wrestlers, first of all, that's like wrestling kryptonite, right? They hate that, boy. It's like when you throw a cat in water and it pops up real quick. That's like throwing a wrestler on his back. They don't like it.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't like it. So it's cool that he is taking the time to make that adjustment. It's going to make him better.
Oh, he'll be a lot. Oh, yeah.
Because wrestling's always going to be in his back pocket.
It's always there.
He can always out wrestle you if he can't, get an escape, a technical escape through jiu-jitsu. So when he starts doing competitions more, when it's on the line, when he can actually hit that go, 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 man, he's going to go. Yeah. He's going to go, and it's going to be fast, and it's going to be ugly for whoever he's rolling against.
Oh, yeah, that's not suck.
And that's cool, though, man. We need more guys to think that way. They have to just be open to just make yourself be comfortable being uncomfortable, right?
Well, I think that's what's happening with these new white belts coming in, is that this is all they know.
That's it.
We're like from day one, we're trying to kind of build that mindset to where you're not competing in here. Mm-hmm. Try to go at a lower pace, use technique. Some people still have it in them, though.
I know, man.
You know what I mean? Some people are just wired. I think if you have that fast twitch muscle fiber.
Right. You want to go. It's like that guy, Mighty Mouse, right? He's like, boom. Yeah, and I get it. So maybe do more competitions if you're that guy.
Maybe that would be the best.
Right? It's like when you had to send your kids outside to run around and burn off energy. Yeah. It's like, get out of here. Just go do a competition. Burn off some energy. And then come back and deal with all these other hobbyists that you're working with and chill. Slow down. Don't just use them as mat fodder. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like there's plenty of guys. There's so many people usually at a school that you can get your faster rolls. Oh, yeah. You can get that in there, right? But make it a good mix, man.
See what I see though is with some people is that's all. It's just full speed with everybody.
Yeah, you can't do.
That's what you don't want. You want to be able to, read the room a little bit, right?
Yes, for sure. It's like, hey man, I gotta go to work in the morning, man. You can't just rip me apart real quick. You can't have me going at 100%, because here's what's also going to happen: people are going to start avoiding you.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to have fewer people to roll with.
Yeah, it's like. And we all have to make our own choices, right? We all have to decide what we're going to bring to jiu-jitsu. And I'm not saying sandbag. I'm not saying don't get something good out of your rolls. But if you alienate everybody because nobody can flow roll with you because the moment they try, you're just going to do some off-the-wall shit. Yeah. Man, you're gonna start losing those rolling partners, and then it's gonna be a lonely jiu-jitsu world. You're gonna be sitting there in the corner. It's gonna be like sad music playing in the background of your head all the time. What's that song? One is the loneliest number.
I'm thinking of the Hulk.
My God, yeah.
Bruce, the '70s Hulk when he's leaving.
When he's got the hobo pack on his
he's
back.
Walking away in the sunset.
Doon.
Yeah.
Don't be Dr. David Bruce Banner walking all lonely by yourself and shit because you can't slow down.
That's funny.
That is. So we didn't mention this yet, But make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with your peoples out there. We've been having a ball still. Apparently we've hit 2 years. Damn, right? That's what I said. I was like, oh my God, really?
Crazy.
Doing this for a couple years. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I mean, if you haven't seen all of our old episodes, go back and watch them.
No, don't watch them. They're not.
No, what are you talking about? Watch them, dude, because you can say, oh, man, I remember when you guys were first talking, you didn't know what the hell you were talking about or what the hell you were doing. Now, you're all right.
Yeah.
We're getting better. So what do we talk about? We talked about the life's blood being all these new people coming in. We talked about
setting them up with the right, mindset.
Right. Mindset is important. It's really, really important. Like, come in this, we say, don't be the king of practice, right? You don't have to be the king of practice. Just get in there, freaking learn something, right? Also, it was to these blue belts out here, if you're not getting tapped, then you should probably just kind of take a little bit of self-reflection, right? Say, okay, what's going on? It's like,
you should be getting tapped.
Right.
I got tapped so many times coming up.
Right. As a blue belt, right, you should be like,
oh, yeah.
Am I really better than every purple, brown, and black belt in here that they're not catching me? Or are they just not fighting you that hard because they're just like, yo, I don't feel like dealing with this guy when he's just like going crazy. So they don't even try anymore. They just go through their 5 minutes. They're like, all right, if I catch them, cool. And it's like, but I'm not going to force the issue. But if you're forcing the issue of not getting tapped because you're not willing to try anything or learn anything,
I'd like to take an assessment of the guys in our school that compete on a regular basis and the guys that are winning, and then see how those guys roll. Like, do they roll? I'm thinking of Oleg and Eric right now. They both do really well, and they both just chill. They're both phenomenal training partners.
Remember what Eric said.
I don't know who else is competing a lot. There are a lot of daytime guys there. I don't know them that well because I don't train with them.
We got a lot of hobbyists now, though.
Yeah.
We got a lot of hobbyists, dude. I think we got one of the best hobbyist schools in the area.
For sure.
I can't lie, dude. Like, nobody's a slouch. Like, nobody's a slouch. Anybody can show up and have a real damn good role.
Oh yeah,
at Infinite Jiu-Jitsu for sure.
Don't think that hobbyist means that they're not going to be good.
Oh, facts.
Hobbyists will wrap you up.
Absolutely. Because fact of the matter is, like we said, most people are hobbyists.
Yeah.
So if you can think, oh man, there's a really tough jiu-jitsu school. I went in there and everybody's fighting and they're kicking my ass. Blah blah blah. Well, guess what? Maybe 5-10%. Are actual competitors, if that, probably not. But that means that other 90%, they're good.
Yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is, jiu-jitsu is a really effective martial art. And it's a hell of a thing. It's like magic to the uninitiated, right? It's crazy. So when you're here, when you're training, come in with the idea that I'm going to be willing to put myself in some compromised positions so that I can learn, right? I'm not saying like, oh, just turn your back and put your arm up and let the guy jump on your arm. What I am saying is, don't freak out and muscle out of everything or say, oh, I'm super bendy, so I'm just going to let him damn near break it to the point where he's now uncomfortable. He's like, well, do I just keep going and break it or what? So he kind of lets you go. Like, be a good training partner. Be somebody who other people want to actually roll with. Yeah. Right? And I was saying with Eric, so his last match, he was saying there were no nerves. He said he was rolling the same way in practice that he did in that competition. He said he felt he didn't feel like threatened. He just was in the zone. And I think you can get in the zone more when you're not like redlined because you're not in that fight or flight. It's like, oh shit, I'm about to die. I have to fight as hard as I can. You get into that flow state, and that flow state can carry over even to competition.
I think it's
you're
all
just
around
cool
better because you really don't need to go 100 miles an hour the whole time anyway. You need to go I like rolling like 70%. If there's an opening to shoot for something, boom, you go 100%.
Right.
Maybe to do a knee slice or a guard pass, or maybe you're going to do whatever your move is. But then you dial it back again, then you start flowing again, right?
Right.
I think that's the best way to roll.
Right. You know what? It's like it's going up and down. It's
Yeah,
like
it should be a nice little
you're
cadence
chilling.
to
You hit the RPMs
Yeah.
up, then you let it come back
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm learning about cars, Brad. Hanging out with you
It's
so
pretty
long.
good, yeah. Because otherwise, you're just talking like the Ritorio brothers. Like those guys, they can go full on.
Right.
But man, those are just you're comparing yourself to someone at the highest level of jiu-jitsu.
But
and a young kid who's like 20-something years old.
Think how they got there, though.
Yeah.
I've been watching them train since they were like little kids. Because they've been on YouTube since they were like 10, 12 years old, right?
Yeah.
And they were not going balls to the wall at that age. They were actually like flowing and learning. Like, dude, if you want to see some really impressive stuff, watch some of the Rotolo brothers' old training videos. It's crazy. Like, I was watching these kids when they were like orange belts or whatever. And I'm like, man, these guys are going to be somebody. And damn if they aren't. You know, because now they're so confident in their flow state that they can kick it way up.
Yeah.
What I say, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. They went slow to get super smooth, and now that they're super smooth, it looks really fast. Plus, they can actually hit the accelerator.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just like, man, they're dangerous.
And it's cool, too, if you're flowing and somebody catches you, you're like, that's pretty good, dude, because it's all technique. It's not like you didn't overwhelm me with, you know, just like smashing on me.
Right.
You just got me, dude.
Your
jiu-jitsu was I made a mistake and you capitalized on it. I did. Freaking Big Mike got me in a choke. He got my back because I just made a mistake, and we were flowing. We flowed like 70%. We were just chilling. He lets you work on stuff. At least lets me work. And I shot for like a choi bar, and I kind of overshot a little bit, and I ended up turning. My back was exposed a little bit. Next thing you know, he was on me like white on rice, dude. Had that choke. So I was able to fight it off for a few minutes, but not before the bell rang. He got me. But it was cool though, you know. But that you could still catch people going 70%.
Yes, because then it becomes a chess match. Then it really is jiu-jitsu versus jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
It's like you've eliminated some of those external factors that give a guy a massive freaking head start, right?
Yes.
It's like, if I'm way bigger than you and you're smaller than me, I've got an advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we're both black belts and we're both at the same skill level, I've got an advantage. But if we can both dial it down to where we're just actually flowing, well, then it's just our technique versus one another, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, if I miss something, if I slip here or don't do it the way I should have, you capitalize on it. It is what it is. It's a legit catch. It's like, how do you argue with it? Now, could I just go, oh, hell no, and just stand up and maybe try to spin you around in circle and throw you off? Possibly, right? But then I'm like, well, now what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Are we flowing? Are we rolling? Or did this become a competition for somehow? Did my ego just shoot through the freaking roof and go, I can't let him win? First of all, you can't win or lose in practice. Was that hot take, right? You can't win or lose in practice because you're not competing against each other.
What did you win and what did you lost nothing and you won nothing?
If you win or lose, then you're not fucking practicing.
Yeah.
Now you're doing something else. You're competing, right? You cannot win or lose in practice. Maybe I have to make a shirt that says that or something. Yeah. Everybody's like, you guys suck. You're weak. No, damn it.
But
we're
actually,
hobbyists.
we're not, dude.
Yeah, we're not.
Solid, bro.
This is just a philosophy that we're going by, you know?
Our 70% is legit, dude.
Yeah, hell damn yeah. Look, I'm comfortable where I'm at, dude. Like I said, I've always said it. Could we be better? Absolutely. Could we be better and not make it detrimental to other things in our life? Now we're probably pushing it.
Yeah.
Now we're pushing it. Got to have that work-life balance, your jiu-jitsu work balance or whatever. Anywho, listen, people, this is pretty much all we wanted to shoot out there because we hadn't mentioned that hobbyists are freaking awesome in a long time. So we thought we needed to let you guys know that. Shout out to the hobbyists, man. And welcome to all the new people who've joined jiu-jitsu this last few months. We need you. And I'm not talking about just our school. I'm talking
in general.
Worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for choosing jiu-jitsu, right?
The white belts that everybody ignores,
man,
those are keeping the doors open.
Abso-freaking-lutely. It's like, we need you guys and gals. Keep on coming in.
Dang. So does that mean they have souls at white belt?
I mean, let's not push it.
Yeah, they have souls. You get a soul at blue belt.
When you get your blue belt,
then you get a soul.
Also hand you your soul. Absolutely.
That hasn't changed.
No. But we still need you. I mean, don't get it twisted. We need you. So
we need you soulless ones.
Right. Don't start boycotting. They say we don't have a soul. I'm not joining. Well, bullshit. We need you. Keep showing up. But yeah, everybody, like, learn jiu-jitsu by being open to actually learning jiu-jitsu, right? Don't just take your best moves and just try to run wild with it and say, I didn't get tapped.
You know what I noticed too, though? I think that's why the girls, sometimes they develop really well.
Yeah.
Because they don't have an ego like that.
Right.
They don't come in like, I'm trying to
get tapped.
They have no problem tapping. They don't care. They like expect to get tapped.
Yeah.
But they get technical.
Very. Very. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Like,
they get very,
Sarah,
very
like
technical,
super
man.
technical right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. There it is. So just flow, relax. Now, if you want to compete, get good, balls to the wall, do all you got to do. But, mix it up. Mix it up with your.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to have some.
Like, don't
you're
just
gonna have
eat your non-competitors.
The majority. After we say all this, the majority of your roles, I hate to say it, they're still going to be going ham.
Yeah.
Right. That's why we say this a lot, because it's still going to default to 100 miles an hour. That's the default switch. It's not like you're going to, if you might get a small percentage it actually resonates with, and they actually try to internalize it and dial it back a little bit. And those guys do get really good, though.
They get good.
They get really good, man.
But we still will need you to get.
So there's
better.
I guess my point is, there's no shortage of having tough roles. I was gonna say, try to find roles to sprint. You don't have to, bro. They're gonna be roles that are tough.
Absolutely.
There's automatically. That's the default setting. Is gonna be the tough going ham.
You're gonna have those.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But what I'm just saying here is, make it a conscious effort to chill.
Yes.
Flow. You know what I mean? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. And it's uncomfortable sometimes to have somebody who got your back because you didn't kick it up to 100% to avoid that.
Yeah.
You just said, damn, he made a better move and he got there. He did a better sweep. I'm not going to hit the ground and now instantly turn it from 70 to 100 just so I can scramble out. No, just take it, man. You take the good, you take the bad.
You didn't get me.
Yeah, right? Dude, I was about to do my facts of life. Remember that one?
Yeah.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the facts of life. Anyway, I am getting old. Most people aren't even going to remember
that.
You remember it. That's what's up. So
I think they're all dead, aren't they?
No.
One's still living.
Still alive. No, there's like 3 of them.
No, the girl's dead.
Oh,
Most of them are dead. The only guy who is.
Wait. Yeah, that's facts of life.
Yeah. You're thinking of Different Strokes.
No, you're thinking of Different Strokes.
Are you sure?
I'm thinking of Facts of Life. Facts of Life is with Mrs. Garrett and all the girls.
Oh, okay. Different Strokes with the little kid. What you talking about? Is that Different Strokes?
Yes, that was different.
Okay, those guys are all dead.
Yeah,
except
all
one.
Yes.
It's a very similar show.
It's the same creator. They were all.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, they're all the same people. Anyway, damn, how do we get there? So check it out, everybody. Make sure you keep training, because we really, we need you to stick with jiu-jitsu. We need you to pass on the art. We need you to share it. We need you to get better at it. In order to get better, though, you have to open yourself up to, just having those lighter, more flowy type roles, right? That's where you'll grow. You can't just go 100% all the time. You'll be tough. But you're not going to be as good as you could be.
Yeah, and it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. And we want you to stick with jiu-jitsu because it's important to you. And if it's important to you, you find a way, right? Finding that way might be slowing it down a little bit, enjoying the roll, enjoy the flow. And if it's not important to you, you'll find an excuse and you go, no, man, I'm going to stay balls to the wall 100% nonstop. And then you're going to quit because you're like, oh, my back and my neck. So we don't want that. We want you to roll until you're like 110 and drop dead on the mat and make everybody uncomfortable in the academy. So
a corpse on the mat. That would do it.
That'll do it. All right, Rod, you got anything else for the people?
No, man. I think we covered everything, man. I think we're good.
I agree. So until next time, everybody, thank you for watching Open Mat Chronicles. We'll see you again later.
Training.
Us.